Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Option Pit. This is Andrew Giovinazzi. I am the Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, your home for option education and trading, or is it option trading and education? Good morning, Robert. How are you? Condors and butterflies next Saturday. Again, we'll be going into a lot of detail about setting them up, about managing them, about volatility, um, things of that nature. Okay, so it'll really help you to learn how those positions work out. Mark did post to our blog the other day just to give you an idea of how we kind of go about setting these things up, right? So again, this is what I would say like um, an intro to the course. Okay, so feel free to go to our blog and check that out. For Option Pit subscribers, the event is free. The event's free. All right, let's see here what we got. I've got a little, right? Yeah. So if you're a live subscriber, you get the week data for free. Oops, let's get a stock in here. What? I don't know why my Live Vol Pro. There we go. It's just starting to give me some data. Stats. I'm a little bit crunched on the screen. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. What do we have? All right. So, and everything is recovered here. This is slightly delayed. I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my tower, which is going into the shop today to get fixed once again. Um, what's interesting? Well, let's just take a look at China, right? We'll just use the ETF as the yuan continues to devalue, but it seems like that equity market has stopped going down. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay. Not quite sure how they're going to be able to take all this, to be honest. Okay. VIX today, again, I think it looks like Greece passed the debt resolution today, as far as I can tell. I'm sorry, the bailout resolution. We go back to the journal. Okay. And we're still waiting to hear news from uh, the ECB, the Troika guys. All right. Let's see if it's a buy the rumor, sell the news on the FXE. We kind of have a position in that. As far as the day goes, again, I like the idea of those index time spreads. I continue to like time spreads. We'll look for protected time spreads today. Reason being, you got VIX at 1373. You have the market at all-time highs. It's having trouble getting anywhere. And really, how much of a position you want to take in anything going to the weekend. It's been a very kind of sideways week. The only real action we've had has been in coming out of China, and that literally went away as fast as it came on, especially when they started jawboning the central bank started jawboning the currency back up, or they're trying to anyway. It's not working out very well. As far as VIX goes, we've got an August future premium. It's still a little heavy, 14.10, so it's around 50 cents above. It's a solid premium, and market's still unsure, I think, mostly because of China. So we'll see how that plays. Right now, as far as the big index premium, it looks, for the most part, very fairish. But as we looked yesterday in the chat, let's see here. Let's get some vol. There we go. Okay. You still have, just a little bit of backwardation here. Okay. I think this AUG cycle, like we looked at yesterday, a little bit cheap. And overall, I still like that idea of a time spread. We'll see if we can look for it today, but a difficult day as far as, I think we just kind of float around here. I'd be surprised if we move more than 0.25% up or down. All right. Just not a lot happening. The only thing we'll say is let's see how Apple is doing here. It's finally found its place in the middle of nowhere. Again, volatility kind of flat in here, and the name just isn't doing anything after having what I would say is three of the most volatile days. If you look, again, we came up with, we think, a trade in here earlier in the week, right? But certainly, we have not had that kind of realized volatility outside the earnings cycle in quite some time in there. So the volatility is coming down. It is still at a relatively high level for this name. All right, it's come down pretty well, but still at a relatively high level. Let's just go to our 3-month. Okay, and post earnings for sure as high as it's been all year long. So there's probably still some opportunity left in there, but I believe it's still very vulnerable to what people think about China. All right. So with that, we'll start our chat in a little bit. We'll kind of have again Friday as we look through a few things and see if we can find something interesting to do. With that, I will see all you guys in our chat room in a little bit. So this is our vol report signing off. Not a lot of volatility to the vol report today.